Spencer Lazara, MMAinterviews.tv. We're here at RFA Fighting. I'm alongside Terrion Ware. If you didn't know, he just won via submission against a black belt here, his RFA debut. You took this fight on 3 days' notice on behalf of your buddy Marcus Cal. Had some frustrating stuff happen for him, but you stepped in and got the job done, man. Very impressive.
Yeah. When he called me on Monday this week, man, and he was like he was out. I was really bummed out, and I wasn't even thinking what he asked me to do, like the opportunity for myself. I was just so bummed out about him. And it didn't hit me until the following day when I was training and cutting weight. I had dropped 13 pounds in 2 days for this fight. And, it hit me. I was like, wow, I'm going to be fighting on RFA. So, I had time to just scramble my thoughts and get them together and come out here. And the guy was a black belt. I just got my blue belt a couple weeks ago. So to put a black belt out like that, it's a huge feather in my cap.
But I know you're always training hard, luckily, right? For a situation like this arises, and here you are able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always training year-round. MMA is not a sport like where we have off-season, so I'm always training. And I was actually helping Marcus train for this guy, anyway. So I took the fight, had a pretty good sense of what the guy was going to do. He was a lot stronger than I thought when I got in there. He was able to, get some slams in, but I held my composure and just always being prepared to help me get through this fight. So, even though it was on 3 days' notice, I'm always training, so it doesn't matter.
He looked like the guy who was actually fatiguing more in the fight. I kept thinking, though, every now and then, why isn't he just getting up? Because you almost knocked him out at the end of the first. And I was thinking if you just got up halfway through the second, maybe the same thing might have happened. But you were comfortable in good position, and you stuck with it and got the submission. Talk us through that.
Yeah, he was really strong on top as well, and I didn't want to just scramble up and leave my neck out there for anything. So I made sure I took my time, and I knew once I got back to my feet that I could just dominate him on the feet. And he just kept shooting in. But, when we were down there, especially after the first round, he caught me in an armbar, and I got out of it. So at that point, I was super comfortable, and I know I could catch him with something. I had him in a triangle that he got out of, but once I sunk that rear naked choke in, I knew he was either gonna tap or I was gonna put him to sleep.
Yeah, it looked like you almost tapped yourself in the first round. How close was that?
Yeah, that armbar initially, the minute he straightened it out, he actually held my glove a little bit. I thought I could get out, and he popped the elbow, but it was like he popped it, and I was like, well, it didn't hurt so bad. I was like, so from this point, I'm not going to tap. I might as well just keep going. And I've had it to me happen before in a fight, and it doesn't hurt until after. So I know I can go through the rest of the fight with the elbow popped. And, I was able to get the choke in later on.
Kudos to him. He did not want to tap. He went to sleep there. When did you feel him sort of go limp? I
felt him go to sleep for, I was telling referee Jason Herzog that, that he was out. I felt bad because, he was out and I was still choking him, but I didn't want to let go, and then he wakes up or something like that. So he finally pulled him off because he was out for a while. It was probably like 5 or 6 seconds before he pulled him off, because I felt him go to sleep. But it's the nature of the sport. You either tap or you go to sleep. So
probably less dangerous than being punched in the head.
Exactly.
A huge confidence booster, huge career booster for you here. Big promotion on RFA, getting this victory. Do you want to continue fighting with them? What do you expect to see next, and when would you like a turnaround?
Yeah, if they want me to come back, I'd love to come back. But I do have a previous engagement with Bama USA. I can't talk too much about it because Brett hasn't put it out there yet. But look for something big coming in March 28th.
Definitely excited for it. Terrion Ware, Spencer Lazara, look for this man continuing his promising career.
Hey, this is Ariane Celeste.
This is Uriah Faber.
This is Glover Teixeira.
This is Dan Henderson. You're watching MMA Interviews.
MMA Interviews.
You're watching MMAinterviews.tv.